because they know that Max will be on the attack.
It's only a short lap here, and as you can see, Russell and Hamilton, Verstappen and Perez already making their way around Pico de Pato, turn 10. As we say that, the straggle...
You could do with the heat, there's no doubt about it, but it's pretty level, isn't it, across the top 6. But they've widened the grid spots today because 3 drivers...
It's lights out and away we go. They weren't held very long at the start. Russell gets away very cleanly though, and he's already got Lewis Hamilton behind him, with Sergio Perez tying down the inside with Lando Norris.
Mercedes, and they could take the speed through the first few corners.
Daniel Ricciardo makes contact there with Kevin Magnussen, and there's a second contact, and they're both out of the race. Ricciardo...
I don't think it certainly wasn't a sudden move from Magnussen. Magnussen went inside to cover the line, but Ricciardo just couldn't slow his car down enough, is how it looked to me. But of course, you know, McLaren in this massive fight with Alpine had been behind, so they absolutely didn't give any time. And Lando Norris having to take to the grass then to very carefully and well driven in terms of not connecting with Sergio Perez then. And now he's got the Ferraris on his tail, and of course they remain on his tail in the safety car train. So it all looked pretty good, didn't it? They made it through turns 1.
His teammate Mick Schumacher is now into the top 10. He is scoring 1 point for that. Sebastian progress, Tsunoda right at the back of the field, as you can see.
Of course, it's very early in the race, but you only lose about 11 seconds if you pit under the safety car, because the pack's obviously going much more slowly. But we're not really far enough into the race. Oh, well, we're not far enough into the race.
I don't know whether that's a sheepish look from Daniel, and that's really gutting for Kevin Magnussen as well. It's left to Mick Schumacher now to try and score some points for Haas. Mick actually currently P10, so up a couple of places. So a great opening lap from Mick Schumacher in the other Haas. Good as well for Sebastian Vettel, up to P8. And make no mistake about it, that Aston Martin
Suggested that it was an issue, but maybe not.
Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, there's nothing you can do, is there, unless they can twiddle some buttons on the steering wheel and come up with an amazing straight away and rock up at the back of the crocodile on and let your tyres go cold as well. You really want to catch the back of the pack just as they're restarting.
Yeah.
So
15th, and I suppose from your perspective, at least they avoided each other on the first lap, so it was a good start, yes?
Yeah, so far so good, but looks like they're one behind the other again for this restart. But I'm confident they'll continue to avoid each other.
Behind him, sat in a slipstream, picking up a really nice toe and taking advantage. Hamilton and the Red Bull of Verstappen make contact here in Interlagos. Verstappen's got big damage to his wing, and has Lewis Hamilton got a puncture?
Hamilton's moving all over the place, wasn't he? Really struggling to keep the car straight. So that was the kind of thing I was expecting.
Thought he might have got a puncture, but no, he's carrying on.
He let me know this. Our front wing damage.
Yeah, we are boxing, Max. Box.